What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be using a deck with the 3 Musketeers. I will also be throwing a mirror into that deck and see if I can get 6 Musketeers on the battlefield at once and see how well I can do with it. The season just reset, so I'm pretty low in trophies and it doesn't matter that much if I lose. I thought it'd be pretty fun to try out, so that's what we're going to do today. Here's the deck. I'm using the Giant, the 3 Musketeers of course, and that mirror card. I have an Inferno Tower just in case I need to defend against a P.E.K.K.A. or a Golem. And I also have the Elixir Collector, Valkyrie, Barbarians, and the Arrows. I just randomly threw this deck together, so I'm not saying at all that it is one to use or that it's any good, but we're going to go ahead and put it to the test and see how it does. So luckily we found a level 8 in the Legendary Arena. This is the perfect time to do this raid because it's right after the reset and everyone is at 3,000 trophies. But that also means we could have gotten paired up with a level 12, which would have been really bad. This guy's throwing some angry taunts at me, so hopefully we can beat him just to shut him up. I don't want him to know that I have the 3 Musketeer card until I absolutely have to use them, or when I'm ready to use them, plus the mirror card, which will probably be in double elixir after I rack up some elixir collectors in the back of my base. So until double elixir, I'll be using that mirror card with my elixir collectors. I also have a Valkyrie right here, which will take out any barbarians that he might have, and I have barbarians of my own to push with, just to put some troops behind that giant right there. But he's going to drop a lightning spell on my tower, my Valkyrie, and my elixir collector, so I'm going to go ahead and push the other side of that bomb tower while I drop my barbarians down the right, and they're going to go ahead and avoid that splash damage while the giant hopefully can take it out, and if they can't, the barbarians will right after. The arrows took out the minion horde he had, and it looks like we're about to hit that tower, but he drops his own barbarians and they're going to take out mine. I went ahead and threw him a well play because that was a nice move right there. So now we just have to be careful just in case he just tries to turn that defense into a push, which is the best thing to do in this case, but he didn't do it. If he would have used that hog rider, it could have been bad news, but that Inferno Tower is going to take out those barbarians, and none of those touch my tower. So we're fine right now, but he does have that hog rider available, and he has a free spell in there. He just hit full elixir, and we have about 7 right now. We do have an Inferno Tower on the field though, just in case he drops that hog rider, but it's a smart move to save off on that until it disappears. We both drop an elixir collector in the back, but I'm going to go ahead and wait to use this mirror card just in case he tries to push us. But he does drop that bomb tower, and since I'm not ready to push yet, I'm going to drop this mirror card, and now we have 2 elixir collectors on the field, which should help us out considering we're about to go into double elixir. We just got to hold off for about 20 more seconds. He does have that lightning spell, so hopefully he doesn't try to take out any of these collectors. Here comes that hog rider. I'm going to counter that with some barbarians, but the lightning spell will take out my tower, my elixir collector, and one of my barbarians. They do finish off the hog rider. He does get a little bit of damage though, and I try to distract that bomb tower from my barbarians with that giant before it takes them out, but it does take them out, and he drops his own barbarians on my giant. My Valkyrie should be able to deal with those though, and if it can't, the tower will just take out the rest. But we are now in double elixir, so I'm going to play that elixir collector just so I can have some more later when I use these Musketeers. And I do want to get one last mirror card out there so we can have 3 elixir collectors at once. And there we go. He also drops some minions in the back behind his tower, but as they split up, my arrows take them out. And here comes another bomb tower. I guess he's just preparing for our push. He does not know that we have the Musketeers yet though. It's going to be a total surprise for him. And as I drop my giant in the back, his hog rider is rushing towards my left tower. I'm going to drop my barbarians again to counter that. He does have a free spell though, and that's definitely going to allow him to get a lot of hit points dealt on my tower right there. We do finish him off before he takes it out though, and that's going to help us out big time because we have a giant advancing towards the right lane tower, and that right there is the first time he saw our Musketeers. We just placed that card and he threw us a wow because he was not expecting it. And now I'm about to play this mirror card, and we have 6 Musketeers on the battlefield at once. There's another wow. That's probably a scary sight right there. The minions just get shredded by those Musketeers, but the lightning spell does take out 3 of them, and now we just have 2 left on that tower. So I'm going to throw in another giant as well as a group of barbarians to hopefully take out this tower before he takes out mine. Since it is really low on health, that free spell is going to freeze my troops in their tracks as the Valkyrie comes in from behind. He does try to drop his hog rider, but I do have my Inferno Tower ready, and hopefully that will distract it long enough for my troops to take out that tower on the side. And we got the 1 crown to 0 victory against this level 8. He did put up a pretty good fight though, and I did try to get some more replays against level 9s or level 10s, and they absolutely wrecked me. So this deck isn't that great, but it did work out against this guy. So feel free to use it if you want to, but use it at your own risk, and don't blame me if you lose a bunch of trophies. If you do decide to use this deck, however, let me know in the comment section how it works out for you. Here is the deck one more time. You might be able to change a few things around depending on your trophy level and what you've been running into a lot. But other than that, that has been today's video. Go ahead and drop a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.